Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. My name is Don K. Preston. This is Morning Musings, and I'm sharing with you some thoughts on what is Covenant Eschatology. As I've shared with you in the previous segments, all futurist eschatologies believe in what's known as historical eschatology. That is, the coming of the Lord, judgment, and resurrection occurs at the end of the Christian age, or at the end of human history as we know it. Pardon me. Biblical eschatology, however, is all about the end of the old covenant age of Israel that occurred in AD 70. It has nothing to do with the end of time, has nothing to do with the end of human history, has nothing to do with the end of the Christian age. Now we're examining that in the light of 1 Corinthians chapter 15, which of course is the foundational text on resurrection. I want you to know that Paul, and notice that Paul said in 1 Corinthians 15 that the resurrection would be when Isaiah 25 would be fulfilled. Death is swallowed up in victory. Okay. Now notice the distinctly covenantal nature of resurrection, death and resurrection in Isaiah. In Isaiah chapter 25, it says they have violated the everlasting covenant. As a result of that violation, the curse passed upon all the nations. And it is that curse, that veil, that is removed at the time death is swallowed up in victory. So here is death and the curse that comes as a direct violation of the covenant. Covenant, law, sin, and death. Well, folks, that's the death of the garden. In the day you eat, you will surely die. Notice, that's the very kind of death that Paul discusses when he said, I was alive once without the law. The commandment came, sin revived, and I died. Now I want you to notice the direct parallel between Isaiah and Hosea, which of course are contemporaries. They speak of the same problem in Israel. And notice this, Hosea chapter 6 verse 7. Now the New King James Version renders it like this: like men they transgress the covenant. Well, the word men there is better translated as Adam, and the majority of translations so render it. So, just like Isaiah 25, you have covenant, you have sin, you have death. Hosea, what do you have? You have covenant, and just like Adam, they sinned, they died. Do you see the absolutely inseparable connection between covenant, sin, and death? Well, Isaiah chapter 25 serves as Paul's source for resurrection doctrine. But Isaiah 25, parallel with Hosea, speaks of death that comes from violating Torah. It comes and experiences, or the death that is passed upon violation of Torah is the same death of Adam. Just like Adam, they sinned. And as we'll see in our next segment, when they sinned, they died. Oh, but by the way, they were still alive biologically. Okay, so 1 Corinthians 15 is biblical eschatology. It is overcoming the death of Adam. It is in fulfillment of Isaiah 25. But the death of Isaiah 25 is the death that came through violation of Torah. The death of Adam that had been conflated and conjoined with Torah, subsumed under Torah. Now, folks, that cannot be biological death. It cannot be biological death. It wasn't death when God said, in the day you eat, you will surely die. It wasn't biological death in Isaiah, or, as we shall see, Hosea. It is, to use the term, covenantal death, loss of fellowship. Well, we've got more. Hope you're enjoying these thumbnail sketches, or this discussion of thumbnail sketch of Covenant Eschatology. Don't forget, I have this information and a whole lot more, tons of information, in my book, We Shall Meet Him in the Air, The Wedding of the King of Kings. Go to my website, www.eschatology.org, www.bibleprophecy.com. Order the book, We Shall Meet Him in the Air, The Wedding of the King of Kings. Include a little note that you saw the offer on YouTube or Facebook, and I'll refund your shipping. Once again, thanks so much for joining me on this great Tuesday morning. We'll see you on the flip side. You have a great day.